G'day mates, ready to dive into the wild world of camping? It's meant to be all campfires and sing-alongs, right? Well, that's what I thought. Turns out there's a bit more to it. And let's just say my first trip was a learning experience. A learning experience with a possum in my backpack and a tent that resembled a deflated balloon animal. Yeah, not ideal. So stick around while I share some hard-earned wisdom so you can avoid becoming the star of your own camping bloopers reel. First off, make sure you've got the right gear. We're not talking glamping here, people, but a flimsy tent. That's just asking for trouble. Mine practically blew away with the first gust of wind, leaving me huddled under a picnic blanket like a confused garden gnome. Invest in a sturdy tent, the kind that can handle a bit of a breeze, or a small hurricane if that's your thing. Next up, sleeping bags. Don't be fooled by those cheapies that promise you the world of warmth. Trust me, I've been there. Picture this, me, shivering in the middle of the night, wearing every item of clothing I brought. Not a good look. Get yourself a decent sleeping bag, rated for the temperatures you'll be facing. And finally, let's talk about backpacks. This ain't no fashion show, folks. We're going for functionality over style points here. You want something sturdy with plenty of pockets. And trust me, make sure it's waterproof. There's nothing quite like hiking for hours only to discover your undies are now see-through thanks to a rogue water bottle. Next, let's talk food. I learned the hard way that leaving snacks out is an open invite for critters. And by critters, I'm not talking about cute little bunnies. Oh no. Think more along the lines of a family of possums who decided my backpack was their own personal buffet. Seriously, I woke up to the sound of rustling, thinking it was just the wind, only to find a possum family having a rave in my backpack. They'd gotten into everything. The moral of the story is, use proper storage. Those hard-sided containers? Worth their weight in gold. Actually, scratch that. Worth their weight in trail mix, which, let's be honest, is basically currency when you're camping. And whatever you do, don't even think about leaving food scraps around your campsite. Unless you want a midnight visit from a bear, in which case, film it and send it to me because that's content right there. Weather can be unpredictable. It's like that friend who says they're maybe coming to your party, but then shows up at 3 a.m. with a karaoke machine. So pack for all conditions, because shivering through the night is no fun. First up, layers, people, layers. Think of it like an onion, but less likely to make you cry. Unless you forget the bug spray, then all bets are off. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, add a fleece or a sweater, and top it off with a waterproof jacket. And don't forget about the rain, even if the forecast whispers sweet nothings about sunshine. Pack a rain jacket, rain pants, and waterproof shoes. Trust me, there's nothing worse than soggy socks when you're miles from civilization. Well, maybe running out of snacks, but it's a close call. Out. Don't rely solely on your phone for navigation. I know, our phones are basically extensions of our hands these days, but out in the wilderness, they can let you down faster than a budget airline. A good old-fashioned map and compass can be lifesavers. Learn how to use them before you go. Seriously, don't be that person who's trying to figure out which way is north while standing on top of a mountain. It's not as intuitive as it sounds. And here's a hot tip. Let someone know your plans. Tell a friend or family member where you're going and when you expect to be back. That way, if you do happen to wander off the beaten path, someone will know where to send the search party. Hopefully, they'll bring snacks. Lastly, always have a first aid kit. You never know when you'll need it, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Pack the essentials, bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and anything else you think you might need. And here's a pro tip. Learn some basic first aid. You never know, you might just save the day. Or at the very least, you can impress your camping buddies with your knowledge of how to properly apply a bandage. Remember, safety first, fun second. Or maybe fun first, safety a close second. Look, just be careful out there, all right? So there you have it, folks. A few tips to make your first camping trip a breeze. Remember, camping is all about disconnecting from the hustle and bustle, enjoying the great outdoors, and maybe, just maybe, not accidentally inviting the local wildlife to your next meal. Pack smart, be prepared, and don't forget your sense of adventure. Oh, and a healthy dose of humor, because let's face it, things are bound to go wrong. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Happy camping, and don't forget to enjoy the great outdoors.